Welcome, guys. If you're here and you clicked on this video, it means you got a PhD, a pretty huge dick. And we're going to take that pretty huge dick, go inside, hit back and buys. So I'll see you inside. All right, we're going to start this bitch off doing lat pull downs. Thinking doing 4 sets. All right, we're actually going to add some more weight for the next one, but that wasn't too bad. Feeling pretty good. Again, we kind of want to be more upright. We're not leaning way back. Bring that shit basically right down in front of us. Man. Okay. That was like barely 6. So we're going to stay here. Do 2 more sets of that. Okay. Whew. Man, that is tough. Okay. Whew. All right, let's move on to something else. That was pretty fucking heavy. All right, because I actually really fuck with this machine, we're gonna do this lat pullover. And it might be a little bit light, just kind of want to give it a go. Oh, man. All right, we'll add a little bit more. Not too fucking bad. Free nip. Went up a little bit more. Fuck me. Whew. We'll do 1 more. I lied, we'll do another one. I lost track. But yeah, we're gonna do another one. Then we'll move on. Probably do something bicep related. Not too crazy busy today. Feeling pretty good. Back is feeling pumped. I'm intentionally trying to make sure that I add more weight. So we're kind of hitting the lower rep ranges, except for this thing. But probably gonna be more in that like 6 to 8 range today. So yeah. Oh my God, all right, okay, let's move on. All right, we're gonna do dumbbell curls with 35s. I don't know if I'll be able to keep the 35s the whole time, but that's what we're gonna try. Whew. All right, that wasn't bad. I think that was about 10. I'm gonna keep these here. I'm gonna go snag the 40s. We'll try to do 40s. See how that goes. Oh. 5-pound jump is actually pretty fucking diabolical. Whew. Oh. Yeah, I can't. Fuck. Let's try this. Oh my God. Whew. That was, again, see, it always, for me, always gets wonky with biceps. Maybe a 37.5 would have been better, but just the decay. Pretty steep drop off. So we'll rest up, continue with the 35s. Oh man. Oh man, I can't go with that one anymore. So we're just gonna stop whenever this side can't keep going. Oh man. Whew. All right, that wasn't much of anything. So we're kind of busting with this. Let's go move on, do something else. It's probably going to be bicep related, but yeah, well, that's kind of a bummer. Big weight on this thing. All right, so I'm thinking that since I have such a disgusting bicep imbalance, we're going to do preacher curls, but I'm going to do single arm. I only got 25 pounds on there. That could even be too much, but we're going to alternate. We're going to start off with the left to just mirror. So my right is going to mirror whatever my left does. Okay. Yeah, this feels way better. Woo. All right, 9. We're gonna see how much we got on the next one. I think each set, we're again, even if we go down, we're still gonna mirror it. Whew. Bro, it's a sad day for biceps. All right, dude. I don't even know how to say what I'm trying to say right now. But people need to be, well, I guess they don't need to be, but are people aware of their anatomy? And I don't mean that in like this. Yeah, I don't know. There's no other way around it. This woman's nipples are staring at me in the face. Like, she's not really wearing much of anything, but like fucking wild. It's hard, it's hard to think, dude. It's like, you gotta be, I feel like they know what they're doing. Somewhat aware, something. All right, dude, I'm telling you, it's one more for good luck. Okay. All right, let's do another back thing. It's not going to be fun, but it's long overdue. I need to address this imbalance. Whew, just didn't think it would get this bad. I sound like a hoarder. All right, we got the seated cable row, and I'm going to be pulling up a little bit higher, elbows flared. It's going to hit more of the traps and rear delts, the upper back portion. You get a little bit of lat, but this really doesn't bias the lats. Six, 7-ish, perfect. We'll do 2 more sets of this. Okay, all right, let's be done with this. Oh my God. Whew. All right, beautifuls. We're gonna do hammer curls with 35s. Once again, the left side is going to be the limiting factor, so we stop whenever the left side is kaput. But that wasn't too bad. I can hammer curl more. I think that I can hammer curl more consistently with the weight for longer. So that's why I grabbed the 35s, and I think we should be okay. I kind of like the way the sun is coming in right now through the big window, especially at this spot, the shadows. I'm looking on here. Whoa. Oh. Boop. Boop. All right. Whoa. Okay. Whew. Oh my God. Warm. Okay, yeah, that's it. Woo! I think we're gonna be done. Oh, bro, we got more camels than Saudi Arabia out there. Boom. Oh. Whoop, whoop. Sick. All right, see you in the car. Big, beefy ballpark Franks. That is what I feel like right now. That was a good back workout. Okay bicep workout. But yeah, success. One thing I was thinking about is I saw someone doing this, and I see this a lot on the seated cable row with the little V handle. If you're trying to hit your lats, your elbows should not be flared. I saw someone and they had the thing, but their elbows were like this, and they were kind of like doing this. Dude, you're getting a lot of bicep on that. You're not really doing the move like you think you're doing it. And honestly, you're not going to be able to do as much weight. So if you want to hit the lats, do more weight, and actually grow your back, then you got to tuck those elbows on those seated cable rows. And really any kind of movement, any kind of rowing movement, when you have your arm here, tucking the elbow, that engages the lat right there. Lat not so much engaged, lat engaged. When you twist, like you're serving something, when you supinate, that engages the lat. So if you're not getting that engagement from the beginning, you're missing out on hitting those lats. And that might be why, you're not seeing the thickness that you're looking for. You're not seeing your strength go up. It might be that little thing. And it's a small tweak, but sometimes the small tweaks, they actually can make the world of a difference. Now, I know that not every little tweak is going to be game changing. People have been working out for quite some time. They've tried all sorts of different methods, and yes, we have science and we learn new things. But I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, we learn new things, but like, if you're expecting one little tweak to be like a complete total, like, there's no one little tweak that's going to drastically change everything that you're doing. That's what gets clicks. That's what's eye-catching. That's what people want. People want, the simple trick that'll get them these unbelievable results in an unbelievably short amount of time and claim natural. That's what everybody wants to do. But unfortunately, here we are kind of grounded in reality, and that's just not possible. That just isn't possible. I think that people, and I say this as from like a creator perspective, but it can be tough coming up with ideas for things, like, especially if you're trying to like think and like, man, what the fuck do I talk about now? But with so many people doing fitness content or getting into fitness content, like, there's a shit ton of people out there. You really, like, of the big people. Everybody knows the big people, but there's all these kind of like micro level, smaller channels, smaller accounts. Might have a couple thousand subscribers or followers or even more, but not everybody has those millions and millions of subscribers. But nevertheless, there's a lot of people doing this shit. So people, R&D stands for rip off and duplicate, okay? To get content out there, people will just take something, rehash it, rename it, and repackage it as if it's this brand new, state-of-the-art, fucking ultimate thing, ultimate technique. And really, it's just like the same thing rebranded over and over again. Whoop. Race car. Whoa. But, yeah. So, main point of that is that nothing is going to beat just getting your ass in there, moving the weight around, feeling it out, seeing in person what works. Because information on its own isn't anything, but information plus experience, now you have something. Because then you have something in the real world that you've tried and tested it against personally, so you could speak on its behalf. But I'm just honestly rambling at this point. I've realized this has just kind of been one stream of consciousness trail that's gone just really isn't coherent or logical. You should probably click off, but don't forget to like and subscribe for more fitness nonsense with some occasional nuggets in there. Remember to stay beautiful and that you are loved, and I will see you next time.